Am I the asshole for telling my boss? I can't sympathize with a broke and hungry man? I work in security for a warehouse, so I've seen people get deliveries and food picked up from my desk many times. It's practically a daily occurrence. Today, I clocked in and saw somebody's delivery on the desk for a man we'll just call John Smith. I read the label. DoorDash delivery, 1:42 p.m., John Smith. And it came with a burger and drink with nuggets. About an hour and 15 minutes had passed, so the clock read 3 p.m. I asked the guard who was seated there before me if anyone came to get it, and was told, no. Another guard, taking note of the food, offered to take it since the drink was watered down from melted ice and the food was beyond cold at this point. It wasn't mine, so I shrugged and let them take what they wanted. An hour and 10 minutes later, a grand total of 2 hours 25 minutes since delivery, John Smith shows up. He asks where his order of Wendy's is, and I told him it arrived over 2 hours ago and that another guard had taken it. Exasperated, he starts to tell me, "You're fucked up for that," as if I was the one that did it. He started pacing and saying how the security team was crazy for what they did. I asked him if he had it sent to the wrong address and maybe meant to have it sent to his actual location, but he insisted he meant to have it delivered to work. He then starts asking who's going to repay him for the food and walks off. I think I saw him crying at some point. A few minutes pass and I get a call from my boss. She asks who ate the Wendy's order. I'm rolling my eyes at this point, annoyed that it's even gotten this deep. I explain the previous guard did it, but I make sure to bring up that the food was sitting there for practically 2.5 hours prior. My boss then informs me that John had used the last of his money on that order, saying he just wanted it delivered so he could eat it when he got there, and know what I mean. I replied instantly with, "No, I don't order food to a location that I'm not currently in. I can't sympathize." My boss then explains that it's not about the action, but the principle of eating someone else's food. I begrudgingly agree, but I still think it's stupid to order food 2 hours in advance to your workplace instead of your home. Honestly, I find it stupid he was ordering delivery at all if he's broke. Do you guys know how much DoorDash upcharges with fees and tips? I digress. After hanging up the phone, I kind of just sit in the feeling that it's my fault he has no food. Everyone deserves food, and I couldn't sit with this gnawing feeling, so I walked around the warehouse until I found the guy. I pulled a 10 from my wallet, the only cash I carry, and gave it to him. It's not a lot, but more than enough to get things from the vending machine at work, or maybe a small pizza or something. John tried to say, "Your boss," and I assumed he was going to say she'd repay him for what my coworker did, but I cut him off because I wanted to give him what I could and said, "I don't care. It's fucked up what the guard did earlier." Then walked away. TLDR, man orders food to work 2.5 hours in advance, it gets eaten, I say skill issue, then give him $10 later. Am I the asshole? Like and follow for more.